What's your name?
Cheryl Leath.
Cheryl Leath.
Mhm.
And Cheryl Leath, how long have you lived downtown?
I have lived downtown about 4.5 years.
And what do you think about the downtown area?
I think it's awesome. It's on its way back up, and I think everything that's happening right now is something we should really be proud of and embrace.
So it's growing, it's expanding, and is it all for the better?
I think it is, yes. We've long needed a grocery of some kind down here, and thanks to Mark Esty, we're getting a butcher shop and bakery and fresh vegetables, so that's going to be a big plus. Most all of the condos are full now, so we need something like that. He's answering the bell, so it's going to be a good thing.
So the perception, that surrounds downtown and is kind of given by a lot of people is that downtown's not a very safe place sometimes. It's kind of old and I don't think, and I personally really like downtown, but I don't think a lot of people really know downtown and experienced it for what it really is. So can you kind of shed some light on that? What is downtown really about?
It's a great urban neighborhood. There is a mixture of people living down here, everything from your college student to people in their 80s and 90s. My husband and I, a lot of times on the weekend, we'll stay up late and we'll want to go see somebody that we know that works at a casino and they work on the swing shift or something. And we walk. At 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning, we'll walk from Arlington over to Virginia, and never once have we been bothered. I think it's very safe. The only problem we have with the downtown area is in the West Street Circle area, and that is sad because it's mostly young people that have either been thrown out or are runaways. They don't bother anybody. It looks like a blight on the city because they gather down there. They don't bother anybody, just each other. And it's because they don't have anything to do and they don't have anywhere to go. Other than that, I think downtown's perfectly safe. And like I say, they don't bother you. They just get in fights with each other. But that's the only part of the downtown area that I think there's any problem with. And from what I understand, Mr. Siegel has purchased quite a bit of property on the riverfront, and everything that he wants to do is going to be a beautiful improvement, and it's going to take care of that problem in itself.
I understand. So what caught my eye when I was walking down the street is that this is the Reno Tourist Center, correct?
Yes, this is Reno Envy, the retail store, and the visitor center is in the back of the store.
So what does a visitor center do exactly in such a commercial city?
Well, we've got every kind of pamphlet and booklet and map and everything back there that you could possibly want for here and Tahoe. And we get people from all over the world that come in here. And I just had a couple that spoke nothing but Spanish a few minutes ago, so I had to write everything down. My husband is very fluent in Spanish, but sorrowfully I'm not. But I got them to the bus station where they wanted to go to get out to the Reno Event Center, so everything worked out just fine. We've got 2 maps, one U.S. map and one world map, and we have pins that people stick in there from where they're from. And we've got people from all over the world that come here. And we answer a lot of questions, especially when the weather was bad this weekend. Where do we go and what do we do? So you ask them what they're interested in, and then you point out and give them information on things that they're interested in.
So how long have you lived in this area?
We moved here from Nashville, Tennessee, 4.5 years ago. We used to come out on vacation, and my husband's been in radio all of his life, and he got downsized in 10. And we looked at each other and said, let's go. So we did. And we've never looked back. We love it.
I definitely get that feeling too. I'm from Las Vegas, and so when I came up here, I didn't know what exactly to expect, and I wasn't expecting a huge culture shock just because in Vegas there's every sort of culture you can imagine, and people call Reno a miniature Vegas, but that's not what I think it is at all.
No. We always tell people that it's an absolutely gorgeous city that just happens to have a few casinos. That's the way we explain it. Unhappily, the river is, at an all-time low, so people are not able to enjoy it. But normally, we've got so many people, that think it's just absolutely wonderful to have a rapid river in the middle of the city where they can go swimming, they can kayak, they can, raft, they can do all sorts of things like that right in the middle of the city, and it's very fascinating to a lot of people that haven't seen anything like that.
If Cheryl's words don't help you out much,
I haven't
go downtown for yourself.
Doing this story,
You
I've
might just
kind
value the
of
experience and learn to love downtown as much as Cheryl
expanded
does.
my own view on